my hand is on his neck as we speak. Get it? There's a whole bunch of dots, and they connect. But when I take my hand off, he knows it's time to go to work. I can let go of the rein, which I do on colts. And older horses, when they get it, all I have to do is drop my hand.
Oh, okay.
I can do this, but this, as far as I'm concerned, because of the energy in my body, is reassuring. This is a thoroughbred. So the beauty of riding is you get to do what you want to do. Be true to yourself. I believe that I am complimenting, helping my horse by leaving my hand on the neck. And that's a little thing that you would never even dream of, right? But it's a fact. It's something I've learned makes a difference to a horse. If I did this, the horse would be waiting, saying, what are you going to do? Somebody's talking, they don't even know they've done this. That's how particular it is, I guess. Now when I make contact, which is now, because I rolled my pelvis, I said, excuse me, see both ears? I can elaborate on that. Now my legs aren't off. Now I said, excuse me. Excuse me. Now my legs are off. Now I'm going to put my legs on. Wait, no?
Yes.
What I'm doing, all that dragging on you I did this morning, I want you to see what the end result looks like. So you'll understand I'm not kidding when I tell you stuff.
Yeah.
In other words, anybody can ride a bull from a bar stool. But when you watch me do this, physically do it, and it's what I told you, then you know it's the truth. Bueno?
Yes.
So this is his second ride in a bit, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I've never asked for anything more than the backup. We just hip over with my right leg. Now I'll ask for the right front foot. Thank you. Well, I'm leaving my hand at the saddle horn. Remember I told you, he thinks that's the go-to now. I'm telling him no. This is why the black horse was able to push the calves with his knees. This horse now says, okay, I'm going to walk forward and I'm going to back up, walk forward and back up. He just did it ahead of me asking him. So I'm stopping. I said, no, I didn't ask you for that. John St. Ryan coined the phrase the go-to. A horse gets really good at something, and if you're having hell teaching them something, go back to the go-to, and then they get their confidence back. That's something John and I are friends. We don't ride at all the same, but it doesn't matter. I respect him. It's no different than Mike, me, or anybody. You know, we're all different. So now I'm going to get my timing down and ask for his left front foot to step to the left. This is the beginning of lateral work, which I've never asked him to do in his life in a bit. But what I want you to know is I'm not going to do this to get his left foot. I'm going to do my right leg and time it for him coming off the ground. It's easier to teach him if they're backing up right now. See how I moved his foot over? That's it. That's how the lateral starts. Had I done it standing still, he would have pushed on the bit. I use perpetual motion in the swing of the body. That's why I told you working cattle is a waltz. Schooling a horse, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perpetual motion. Horses don't naturally walk backwards, so you can really teach them a lot by walking backwards. I'm going to walk around the outside of these logs. If I put him on the inside of these logs, I would betray him. It's too tight of a circle right now.
Is Roy coming over?
My shoulders will turn with the circle. My outside leg will start to rotate, and on this horse you won't see the rotation. I can feel it because I'm doing it, but you won't see it. You notice how much my hand's doing. I'm walking around this log. Now he's going to fall into sit on this corner, so watch. I say, excuse me, watch my left toe. That turned it. There was no spur involved. I turned my toe again. In the center of that pole, I'm going to ask him to stop. Now I need you to walk backwards. Please step out with your right foot. Thank you so much. Now I can say you're off, clock out. There's the breath. That's clocking out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If I need to help him, I'll do this. That's a reminder. You're fine. Now I'm telling him, go ahead and drop your skull because you're going to need to stretch. I really mean it. And see, this is the teachable horse. See, he's got the brain. There goes the head. See it? Head goes up, horse is troubled. Head goes down, horse is fine. And this is why it takes so long to get self-carriage in a horse, because you literally have to take him to the gym and build the muscles up. You don't just put it on him. Now I'm going to turn around. I'd say, excuse me. Thank you so much. What you need to focus on is what my left hand does. Nothing. Now I'm going to make a left-hand turn. I'm far enough away from the log so I can. My hand is going to say, excuse me. I'm going to look. And I'm going to ask. I asked. There was no spur involved. I don't need it. Okay. I haven't gotten onto the logs. I'm going to. So now I know the front end is listening to me because I turned around. Get it? So now I'm going to ask the hindquarter to disengage. For a horse, that's taking their motor away. That's asking why. Over halfway around, I'm going to say, excuse me, and slow down his front end and ask for his hindquarter right now. My leg is back. Hear the cricket? He's like, what do you want? I'm saying, well, you know what I want. You've done this in a snaffle. I'm asking him. My left leg is blocking. My right leg is back. Started to go through the bridle. I checked. Now I need him to sort it out.
Interesting.
Remember I told you about grabbing the candle? Okay, it's not cheating. I use it to support my body so I can be really clear with my foot. Go the other way. Always pretend in your mind that there's never, even though he did it over there, this is a brand new world. Never in his life has he done the right hind foot that way with the bit on. You can't assume anything. He put the left hind foot that way. Excuse me, I've displaced my weight. Don't go to your go-to. Go-to is to back up, get it? I've displaced my weight. Now my left leg is back. Both legs are on.
He's being an overachiever.
This is known as the brace. You take him through the tunnel. His right hind leg is stuck. Reminding, check. Reaching farther back. Slight break, good. Reaching farther back. One foot can vote, folks. You're watching it. So this is where you have to go to get there. It's not all roses. I'm reaching back. Disengage your hindquarter. Thank you so much. That's all I wanted. That's what I meant. See the veins? The backup is the go-to. I'm saying, hey, I quit riding you. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, where were we? My left leg is back. Breathing as best I possibly can. Now he honestly is stuck on his right hind. That's the way it works. Tomorrow it could be the left hind. Both legs. This is a horse going through the tunnel. one foot horse that works. That's your right hind.
It's just planted.
Your right hind. You're almost there. See how tight I'm pulling on it? No. This is what's real, guys. There's no doubt in his mind what to do. Now this is where I contemplate what I'm going to have for supper. If I got in his wash machine, I'd cut my throat. His right hind. No, not a side pass, it's the right hind. This is why they call it horse training. That tunnel. That tunnel. So the lesson I want you to take from this is that a foot can freeze on a horse. There. It's a start.
And you pretty much just ignore all that other behavior.
Everything else is
Asking
him going through a dark tunnel.
And you were trying to block what he was doing, right?
Yeah, I check release, squeeze both legs,
Right.
Keep putting him back in the position I
where
want.
he was and then asking
Right.
him for
Now, here's the most important part of this whole exercise, what you're watching right now. Now this mare, you talked about processing with Chinako and the tongue. This is processing. And when I start again, he gets to choose. And if he says, hell no, it's not on me. It has nothing to do with me. He just said no. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm not going to get off. And I'm going to ask you again, and you're going to make it. Asking. There. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It'll get better, honest. You're fine. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you're the best. You're fine. Way to go. Thank you so much. Relax. That's the tunnel. You'll face it 1,000 times. And all you got to do is go through the tunnel. Now, he did it. I'm done with that. He will think about it, and next Tuesday or whatever, I will do it again. That's how it works. Had I gone to the logs before I straightened this out, when I came to go to another log, he wouldn't disengage his hindquarter. Then I'd get in a pissing contest with a skunk. So now I've done a right foot out, I've done a hindquarter around, and now I need to side pass before I get on the log. The thing you need to understand is there's no resentment in this horse. He's not resentful, he's fine. He's not dripping wet, he's not prancing, he's not throwing his head, he's not doing anything. So now I'm going to say, excuse me, full attention. I would like you to walk that way. Excuse me, toe, right leg off, don't go forward. Here it comes, thank you so much. Stay with it, thank you. You're fine. I take note that the cricket's running. I'd like you to go the other way. You can walk backwards, but you're going to hit the bank. There, thank you. You're fine. Left front. When I say left front, you got to understand that the left front out of the other four said hell with it. The other three outvoted it and it made it. You notice the way it was canted? It was the left front that was stuck. And what you're learning, my dear, is you can be overwhelmed with reality. Because you're listening to me say these things, and you're like, oh my God. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. That's why we have the passion for this. Get it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We're not mean. We love horses. We have the passion for using this beautiful animal at the level it should be rode at. That's what it's all about. So now I know he can side pass both ways, and I do not seek perfection. If I did, I might as well shoot myself. Perfection is highly overrated. I'm going to get a really noble attempt and everything will be fine. he has done the logs 100 times. So I would never set him up to fail in a bridle on something he's never done. Get it? I'm just building. Just like I rode over here, I knew he was going to turn left. Had he never done the logs in his life, I would not be in this bit. Get it? Here it comes. Here it comes. Now watch my upper torso only. Right hind, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I'm back up straight. Now get ready, because your right hind's going to have to move again. You're fine. Thank you so much. Take your right ear and look where you're going, or you're going to stumble. Look where you're going. Thank you so much. Now that's what I'm telling you about. Don't worry about perfection. Get it? There's 3 rules on the logs. Your hand can't move, your feet can't stop, and you can't touch a log. Well, I did all 3. So what? I'm going to go the other way. Excuse me is the word. Watch my toe, my right toe. Here it comes. Don't walk forward, please. Move your left ear. You're not that handy. You need to look where you're going. Started to go in the tunnel. Decided he's fine. See the slack of my rein. Shifting my seat bone. See the veins? That's how it works. Now I'm going to ask you to move to my left. I'm going to ask you to move to my left. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to ask you to move to my right. Thank you so much. This lesson's over. That's it. That's as far as it goes.